This second part of today's program, part two, we're going to go through how to get more life. Now, this is a little bit out there. It's the part one was all about making more money. This is about almost a 180-degree shift. It's how to actually get out of your health practice, which I know is a bit different for most people to think about. So you're going to be really challenged here. You thought you were challenged earlier today with some of your things. This is going to challenge you even further. So what I'm going to go through in the second session today, or this session, is the real purpose of a business. I'm going to give you my definition of why or what a business is and the real purpose of a business. And it's probably not what you think it is. I'm going to tell you why professionals in here that are busy sole practitioners, which is, I assume, a lot of you, get no credit from me, which is it's a little bit different. I'm going to tell you why I think there's a problem with what you're doing if that's the case. I'm going to tell you why the most successful therapists have empty appointment books, which is, again, a 180-degree shift in what you may be used to. I'm going to tell you some books you have to read, a couple of books that will change your life if you read them and take some notice of them. Then I'm going to share with you 8 steps to freedom. Basically, I went through and thought, what did I do? How did I get to the stage where I don't go to my practices at least every week or two? So when I go, it's that sort of freedom and how to do that. And I reckon there's 8 steps to that. So I'm going to go through those 8 steps today. I'm going to tell you some systems you need. I'm going to tell you some business tips, and I'm going to finish up today with a couple of life tips. I'm getting a bit more, I don't know, is that new age as I get a bit older? So I'm going to go through some different things that might challenge you a little bit anyway. All right, let's see how we go. The fundamentals of today's, or this presentation. We know about the yeah but hammer from the first session this morning. This is really going to throw your yeah but hammer out there. So I have got it handy here, because at some stage today you'll think, yeah, but Paul, it's okay, you can do it, but I can't do it. And I said to a few people during the break today, is there someone else out there doing what you think you can't do? And if that's the case, it's you. Because if someone else is doing it, someone else has done it. So why can't you do it just because someone else has done it? So we sometimes look at, and the New Age people talk about looking at the wind that blows, because the wind that blows is the same for all of us. It's what we do with that wind and how we set our sail to make a better life for ourselves, because the wind is the same for all of us. We've all got the same financial pressures. The interest rates are the same for all of us, unless you've got a great deal going on. Petrol prices are there. So if there are people doing what you want to do, it's internal, it's not external. So see how we go with that. My basic plan at the moment is to do these courses. So I currently have 3 Get Active physiotherapy clinics, 1 in Newcastle and 2 in Sydney. I don't even live in Sydney anymore. I actually live on the Central Coast or up on the lake, because I like water and I love that sort of stuff. I come to my St Leonard's practices every 2 weeks now, guys. If that, they say. But I am there. I do come in and do a little bit of stuff. But the point is I choose to do it when I want to do it. I don't have to do it. And that's kind of where this is a bit different for some people. So and my plan is to produce these sort of things so that they're then available on DVD, as you are here today, but also maybe on the internet via audio download or via video download. So it becomes a global audience, not just an audience for the presentations for today. So I've got pretty big plans for this sort of program. That's where I'm heading. And I did learn one thing a long time ago. Failure is impossible as long as you learn from the experience. I've done things that haven't worked. I've done a stack of things that were just ridiculous when you look back and think, wow, that was dumb. But you only fall over if you don't learn from the experience. If I did it again, I'd be stupid. But I've learned something each time. Everything you do, you'll learn from.